What's up, YouTube? The moment's finally arrived. They've released the Abyss League challenges and rewards. We're gonna go ahead and go over them together. This is the challenge rewards, so the MTX that you can get from achieving or completing your challenges in Abyss League, which is in 5 days from today. That's a sweet helmet. Kinda looks like Groot. I'm glad Wings finally came back. Oh, that's really cool. So the portal doesn't open. Like most portals are vertical. This one just looks like it's a hole in the ground. What is that armor set though? We can only get helm and wings. What's the chest? Okay. Alright. Those are cool. I don't really like the wings. The helmet's awesome. The portal's awesome. The wings suck. They just, I don't know, they look like too small. Also, they need to update this witch models. Look at those noodle arms. I mean legs. Noodles. Alright, anyways. Can I get out of the screen? Let's go down to the challenges, right? So, as I've noticed, the past couple leagues, the challenge has been getting progressively easier and easier. And I think that's because they're trying to appeal more to the casual player, and league players tend to only play for a couple weeks to a month and then stop. So they want to make it like kind of hard to get, but not like so hard that a new player will never get more than 10 challenges or something like that. So I've noticed that past couple weeks. So I'll just go ahead and go over these. Number 1, open an Abyssal Trove. This is probably like the League Strongbox version, right? So it shouldn't be too hard to get. Use one of each form of currency. These are all the lowest level currencies. So you could probably get all of this done by the time you get to like Act 5. Pretty easy. Vendor recipes, these are also usually fairly easy. Chromatic orb you can get within like 5 minutes. Augmentation orb, same thing, you just have to sell some rares. Chance orb's kind of hard, you have to sell two rares with the same name to get a chance orb. So like Mind's Eye Opal Ring times 2, but I mean obviously with Vendor Opal Ring, so it's, you know, you get the point, Alchemy orbs just sell rares. Or uniques, Jeweler's Orb, sell 6 socket Vol Orb. That one's kind of hard as well. You have to sell 7 Vol Gems plus a Sacrifice Fragment to get a Vol Orb back. Complete these encounters. Kill a Rogue, Exile, touch a Shrine, end a Bloodline, release an Essence. Again, all of these probably before you get to Act 10. Socket and Abyssal Jewel into each of the following locations. Gear or passive tree. So there are going to be items that have Abyssal sockets on them. They revealed a pair of boots that have an Abyssal socket, so that's what the gear part of this is. So equip that piece of gear and then socket the jewel. And Abyssal jewels are from the Abyss drops. And then your passive tree is, you know, put it in your passive tree, you'll get it. Get the following items for completing a Vol side area. Sack Frag, Vol skill gems. You'll probably get this in like 4 attempts. You usually get skill gems, but you occasionally get a fragment, so. Defeat the Act bosses, Acts 1 through 5, sure. Complete the Abyssal Depths. This is probably the unique map of the league. I don't know exactly what that one is yet. I don't think they've explained that one, but it's probably what it's going to be. It's probably the same as like completing the Beachhead map in Harbinger. Kill these unique monsters. These are always kind of hard because I don't know where exactly these are from. I think they're area bosses if I remember right, but they might be ball bosses or side area bosses. I don't know. They're all the locations of these you can find on the wiki. Defeat the following gods. You will complete all of these as you complete Acts 1 through 10. Some of them are side missions, but they all give skill points, and they give you your Pantheon powers, so I highly recommend you do those as you're leveling. Complete these quests. Again, these are all side quests as you're leveling. You can get those done before you get to maps. Identify Abyssal Jewels. These are drops from the Abyss areas in maps and in zones, so as you pick them up, you'll ID them, and you have to do magic and rares, so that's not too bad. Complete these encounters. 2. Kill a monster possessed by 2 or more spirits. Those are the ghosts that float around, the green things. 2 or more isn't that bad. If you find an essence mob, that like it's relatively easy to get them into stationary monsters like essence mobs, but it'll happen organically as you map eventually. And if you see a ghost, just try to herd it into a rare, and you'll be fine. Rare monster with inner treasure. That's just a relatively rare map mod. You will find it eventually as you're mapping. Remnant of Corruption, same thing. Arcanist, Strongbox, same thing. It'll happen as you're playing. Defeat these Act bosses too. So this is Act 6 through 10. Easy. You'll get those done, no problem. Complete the following encounters. Belster the Pirate Lord while possessed by 2 tormented things. This is from, I believe, the Shore map, and he spawns ghosts himself, so you just actually let him be possessed. Defeat the Reaver without being bear trapped. Drop Mountain Road after breaking all 3 Roa nests. Okay, so like these are just map bosses that you make harder. So you have to do the map and then let the map boss get to its full power before you kill it. I think they're trying to encourage players to actually complete the mechanics of the map instead of insta-killing the boss, because I think they get higher loot while these things are happening. Higher loot drops, I guess is how I would word that. Complete abysses, complete 100 abysses, sure, that's the same as kill 100 harbinger mobs, whatever. Identify 100 unique items. Okay, sure, that's not too bad. Like, when you get the endgame maps, you're gonna get like 1 or 2 uniques almost every map, and they're always like junk uniques, so you can identify them and then vendor them for alchemy orbs. Complete the following tier maps influenced by either the Elder or Shaper. So they show this in the Abyss League announcement, but the new Atlas, so you'll have like swaths of shaped area that will be possessed by the Shaper, and then swaths that are possessed by the... And you can influence which side goes to which map by completing those maps. You just have to like actually do that. Participate in the league and in the new expansion. Complete Xana missions. That's easy. You just do Xana's missions, you'll get all of these, no problem. Defeat any Abyssal Lich. Lick? I don't know how to pronounce that one. That one should also happen in maps, I believe. Complete UnID'd rares. They do this every league. That's actually pretty easy. You can just buy UnID'd rares on PvE Trade if you don't have them. Shape these maps. Okay, so they're encouraging you to actually use your Shaper's Orbs. A lot of players didn't use them on the higher tier maps, like even on my standard Atlas, I don't have these Shaper Orbs used because they're in tiers of maps that I don't run. Like, I've removed all of those tiers, so I can't use those orbs. But this encourages you to actually complete the Atlas and shape all your tiers, which I think I like. Complete these encounters. 3. Cartographer Strongboxes. Those are pretty hard to get. They can only be found in tier 11 or less maps, I believe. 300 Rogue Exiles. That should happen, no problem. Echoing Shrine, you might have to buy. That's kind of hard to do. And then Clasped Hands. Those are from the Breaches. You will find those in Breaches as they expand, so you just have to click them. Fully upgrade to a large hideout. This is a level 7 master requirement, so share your dailies with your friends and like use them together. Focus on one type of master each, and you'll get that no problem. Defeat the Elder Guardians while in the following arenas. These I don't know anything about. These are new 3.1 mechanics. They're probably part of fighting the Elders like possessed areas, though. I assume. You just have to kill them in each area. Abyssal monsters, sure. You'll find these in the Abyss things. Use the Ascendancy device in all 4 labyrinths, so that's when you complete your normal, cruel, merciless, and uber lab. You will get all of those, and you'll get that no problem. Defeat the Elder in a white, yellow, and red tier, sure. That's still back to the possessing thing on your map. You'll find him occasionally in each tier, so just defeat him. Complete these encounters. Pale Council is prophecy related. You get those from Navali, or you can buy the End of the Chains or the keys themselves, defeat those, get your council items, your Inya's boots, whatever. So it's usually pretty profitable, but you only have to do it once, so whatever. Defeat any Breach Lord. I believe you can do this in maps as well as the actual breach itself if you open the Breach Stone. That shouldn't be too bad. Release an Essence of Hysteria. These ones are always really hard. You have to corrupt the tier of essences. So essences, the way these work are these 4 purple ones: Scorn, Envy, Misery, and Dread. If you find any of those that are Screaming or above in maps, you actually can only... Deafening or above. Like, you have to upgrade to these. You will find Deafenings, and then you use a Remnant of Corruption on any of these 4. And if you do that, it will corrupt into these 4. Only these purple ones can upgrade into these. So if you find one of these names, just corrupt it, and it'll hopefully go to one of the higher tier ones. You will get that challenge done. If not, you can always buy these in Global 820. Reach level 90. That shouldn't be too hard for most players. Usually, like, the endgame players will reach 90 in day 1, day 2. But if you're a more casual player, probably like a couple weeks in, you'll get it done, no problem. Level skill jump to 20. Those usually happen around the same time. I usually get level 20 gems around level 88, 90, if I use the same gems from level 1 to 90. So like your main skill gem, if you say you start with like Cleave, by the time you hit 90, you're going to have a level 20 Cleave, so. Identify uniques. Identify one of the following uniques will have 2 abyssal sockets. Bubonic Trail. That's the boots I was talking about, I think. Shroud of the Lightless, Tomb Fist, Light Poacher. Okay. I'm not sure if it's a chance to get 2 abyssal sockets, or if it's just you get 1 to 3. I have no idea how that works mechanically, so that'll be kind of cool. Complete twin maps. They do this every league as well. Caldera is a new map. Park is a new map. No, okay, so they did give us 2 new maps spoiled here. Caldera and Park. I have not heard those names before. The rest of these are old maps. You just have to twin the map, so you can get that by alt spamming the maps them yourself, or you can just buy twin versions of the maps. If Xana has twinned available on the map device, you can also just use that. Complete maps with 8 mods. These have to be Vald maps. You have to get a corrupted rare map, basically, and hope it gets 8 mods. And then just kill the unique boss. Only up to tier 15 this time. You don't have to complete T16, so no Guardians with 8 mods, because that would be kind of hard. Complete Sextant mods. Monsters that convert, Onslaught, quality applies to rarity. So these are all actually fairly easy ones to roll with Sextants, except for the unique monsters drop corrupted. The rest of them are pretty easy to hit. Complete the following number of maps while under the influence of the Elder or Shaper. 300 and 300. That's actually a pretty low number. I think we had a 10,000 maps completion a couple leagues ago. 300 maps is like nothing. Complete any 14 of the 18 unique maps. Alright, let's see if they gave us any new ones on this list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, so the only unique one I see that's new is Pillars of Arun. Pillars of Arun, I don't know. And Twilight Temple is a new one as well. Those are both spoiled earlier. So those are just complete your unique maps. You need them for the Atlas anyway, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do. Deadly Encounters. Alluring Abyss is Uber at Ziri. Shaper is Shaper. Vol Temple is a corrupted rare Vol Temple, which you can only get by voling T15 maps. So you'll vol T15s and they will occasionally turn into, where is it, these things. You'll get a T16 corrupted rare map to run, and it's just the trio from Uber at Ziri. So if you're comfortable with Ziri, Uber at Ziri, the 3 guys before you get to her, then you should be able to complete the Vault Temple. It is a T16 version of it, and they can have map mods, but it's not too bad. Complete the following encounters. Defeat Guardian of the Minotaur without being hit by the lightning arc, so that's the totem pole things that have lightning between them. Don't get hit by that, sure. If I defeat Guardian of the Hydra without getting hit by the turrets. The turrets are the things that go across and up and down the map. Like, they look like the vortex balls, or frostbolt balls. Don't get hit by those. Defeat Conley the Unrepentant while he is channeling Divine Beam. I have no idea who that is. Amalgam of Nightmares where you have maximum stacks of any effluent. Don't know what that is either. I think is that Dodre in one of the act bosses? I don't know. These I don't recognize these names. I think these are Vol bosses. 5 stacks of Corrupted Blood Rain. I don't know. Defeat the trio by killing Eli last. That's funny. So every time you do the trio, you always kill Double Striker, Cycloner, and then you kill her first. She's the Blade Rain, whatever. You kill her first. Everybody refers to her as Titty Bitch. You kill her, you kill Double Striker, then you kill Cyclone. This is encouraging you to kill her last, and that makes it the most difficult fight because she does the most burst damage, which is kind of funny. So I don't know how that one's going to work out for a lot of hardcore players. And then here's the Endgame Grind. This is usually the hardest one because it just requires a lot of investment and grind and player skill to finish. 40 Guardian maps. You have to do 4 of these out of 6. So 40 Guardians, 40 at Ziri's. Is that Uber at Ziri? Queen of the Vol. I'm not sure if that's Uber or not. And then Eternal Labs, 100 Eternal Labs, 100 Elder Guardians, 50 Abyssal Liches, or 200 kill a member of the Pale Council. So the Pale Council always has 4 members. You should be able to get this done in 50 Pale Council runs. But I think that'll do it for the overview of the Abyss challenges. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. Consider subscribing. I post videos almost every day. And I also stream on Twitch. But other than that, thanks to my Patreons for supporting the channel. And I love you all. I will see you in the next video. That'll be Demi out.